Well, moving on, the government is set to spend 19.6 billion shillings in harmonizing allowances paid out to public officers. The move is aimed at trimming unsustainable allowances that have been part of the payments payable to public officers. The Salaries and Remuneration Commission, SRC, has abolished other kinds of allowances and will henceforth pay public officers hardship, leave, subsistence and house allowances. The move comes at a time when the government has made stemming the ballooning wage bill one of its key priorities. Here is more on that development. It may seem that January will be starting off on a promising note to civil servants. The good news is that all allowances payable to public servants have been reviewed significantly in an effort to bridge existing disparities. The Salaries and Remuneration Commission has scrapped a number of allowances paid to civil servants, leaving only 4 major ones. In an ad in the dailies, SRC retained house, hardship, leave and subsistence allowance. According to SRC, the disparities in allowances paid to public officers had caused agitation at the workplace. Through a study, the Commission established that there were public officers who were paid much more in allowances compared to their job groups. The review will significantly enhance the gross pay of all public officers. Among the allowances that got weighty reviews are hardship and leave allowance. State officers will now be paid hardship allowances in the range of 2,800 to 60,000 shillings. This marks a major shift from the previously payable allowances of 600 to 1,200 shillings. The variations were occasioned by duplications, varied eligibility criteria for payments that hampered harmonization and standardization. The Commission also plans to abolish allowances whose rationale is redundant. SRC hopes the exercise will entrench fairness in the public service and retain the best staff. SRC undertook a study in the public sector and established there are 150 types of allowances which were grossly attributed to the ballooning wage bill the country faces. The country's current wage bill stands at about 568 billion shillings, which accounts for more than 52% of Kenya's domestic revenue. SRC notes that if the ongoing salary demands by nurses and teachers are to be adopted, this will further raise the wage bill by 255 billion shillings. This would raise the country's total wage bill to 823 billion shillings, almost 90% of revenues, a trend that would see the Treasury increasing taxes to stem any foreseeable deficits.